Hey guys, welcome to tonight's not mining live stream. I almost said that again. I'm so used to saying that. This is part 2 of building the Mob Bob farm here. So last live stream, part 1, I'll put a link in the description if you're watching this on YouTube later on for part 1, or a mod can go grab part 1 if they haven't seen part 1. I don't think they're gonna run off anytime soon to watch part 1 while I'm live. But as you can see, we completed one full tower in part 1. We are going to continue with the second tower I actually started, which is that one there. The others have already been marked and level 1 has been built, neither though I haven't added the strips on the side just yet. That is all still a work in progress. So, first things first, I'm going to double check my measurements, alright? That's the first thing I'm going to do. I'm going to grab some cobblestone out of here, and I'm going to double check my measurements, alright? So, what we're aiming for is this middle bit here, so it should be 20 cobblestone gap, alright? 20, it bloomin' better be, crikey. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Fantastic. Okay, so that is correct, 100% correct. I haven't got that wrong because, you know, it kind of sucked building an entire town, realizing, hey, I have to tear that back down. Yeah. Alright, so I'm going to count as well, so that was 20. I'm going to make sure this one here is 20 to the wall as well, make sure all that's good to go. So just double checking, there's the wall. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and the chest is 20. So that is perfect. Yes, the chest is 20. Absolutely perfect right there. Okay, so what we'll go do is remove all this here. This farm here is going to take a little while to build. Everybody knows that this is you know, going to be a work in progress for quite some time because of the sheer size and yeah, pretty much the sheer size. So I'm going to grab the ladders because I brought over a bunch of resources earlier on today, and I got 25 of them. 60, so we'll grab that. I'm going to put the ladders up first so we can get up there because I built these 3 levels here right off the bat when I started it. I thought I'm going to finish this side in a live stream, so we still got quite a few levels to go. And yes, we are high up, so hopefully you guys don't get vertigo or anything, or else yeah, I wouldn't recommend watching this stream. It's kind of crazy. Okay, so what we'll do is we're going to grab well, we'll leave that in the inventory and swap that out with a block of redstone. Alright, see, I cleaned up my inventory before the stream, made sure it's all good to go, and guess what? Now I need stuff in here. Crikey. So I'm going to carry quite a bit of glass, not extreme, a stack of redstone blocks. We're going to carry some packed ice. Now, packed ice is crucial to this farm. Somebody did actually ask, can you use regular ice in this farm? That is a big no. You cannot use regular ice in this farm. Mobs do not spawn on regular ice. They only spawn on packed ice. That's what makes this so good. Now, you could use cobblestone on that, but the failure rate goes right up through the bloomin' roof, and, you know, crikey, you don't want none of that. You definitely do not want any of that. So what we'll do is fill that. I know I'm missing something. What am I missing? Lamps. Get a stack of that bad boy in there. There we go. I'm probably still forgetting something, but I'm filling up my inventory yeah, full of cobble. We can get rid of the shovel because we technically not going to need it, so make sure that's topped up. But we can come down if we forgot anything anyway. So that's absolutely fantastic. Alrighty, so let's go, let's do this. So how is everybody tonight? Holy smokes, haven't really looked at the chat ever since I started counting blocks here. Okay, so in the center here, well, in here is just, remember, this is just going to be the gap between the actual farm and the decoration piece. You know, that's the outer structure and this is the inner structure. You'll never see back here, so we can easily just say, I know this is going to kill people's OCD, but we can have random blocks in here, no problem. But eventually we do have to light it up because having a dark gap down here is obviously a big, you know, it's going to be, it's bad. It is real bad. So what we'll do, I think we'll build up the center first. Make sure, yeah, we'll go from out. We'll go from in to out. That's probably the best way to do this. So what we'll do, this is where I got up to. So we'll start with the glass like we normally would do. Right around. We're going to go 2 up like normal. You guys know the drill. Holy smokes, we did 10 levels the other day. Well, not really the other day. Last week, technically. Last bloomin' week. This is my first stream. Yay! Fantastic. I did tweet, you know, because people are like, oh, Daddy, you should use Twitter more, and oh, crikey, yeah, I'll use Twitter more, crikey. It's only about 7:30 here. I don't know. I didn't check the time before I started this stream. I know some people are like, oh my God, it's 4 o'clock in the bloomin' morning, Dad. Why aren't you a bloomin' sleep? It's only bloomin' 7 o'clock in the afternoon. We just had tea. Oh, had chicken for dinner. Well, yeah, you guys could have guessed that already. Hi, mate. Welcome to the stream. I see a bunch of people joining, so that's absolutely fantastic. If you're watching this on YouTube later on, hi. Welcome to... well, thanks for watching the stream. Fantastic. It's 10 till 11 in Hawaii. Ooh, cool. Okay, so we're going to grab our redstone blocks next. Get rid of the packed dice. Alright, once we get on a roll again, we should be right. That's the middle. Yes, it is the middle. Got just plomp. Well, we can just line them up with the outside there. I wonder if it's annoying people that I'm using solid redstone blocks to do this. It's such a bloomin' waste. Alright, there we go. Fill it up with cobblestone right there. And we have almost done another level. These levels are quite easy. They're just very repetitive. Very repetitive working on this this farm. Especially because that's 10 levels. This is going to be 10 levels. Then we got 2 more to go. So, yeah, we've got 40 levels to complete. I've already made multiple trips out to the ice spike biome, which we do find in an upcoming episode. And yes, I have finally finished shooting this weekend's upcoming episodes, so which is absolutely fantastic. So yeah, it's good. It's actually Monday here in Australia right now. I don't know what was Sunday in America right now. Not 100% sure, but yeah, getting this weekend's episodes ready to go live. It's gonna be cool. It's gonna be cool. So MDU will start like normal on Friday. Yeah, that will start like normal on Friday, which is going to be good. So everybody's going to be happy about that. Probably not going to do a vlog at the end of this month. Technically, nothing's really happened. The vlog's just really reporting, you know what's been going on my channel. But I've been on holiday, so what really has been going on my channel? Not much. I could do a, hey guys, I'm back off a holiday. Enjoy the new content. Bye. Yeah. Not too much crazy stuff's been actually happening when it comes to YouTube channel wise, but a lot of stuff on the server side definitely been lots of stuff's been happening over there. Oh my God, I finally got to catch a stream. Yeah, cool, good stuff. It is 10 AM in my country. Good stuff. Alright, there's the center. Now the center will actually be filled up. I'm not planning to leave it open like that. I'm actually planning to fill it up and just have a drop shoot funneler, because, you know, when we hit the bottom, we don't want loot going splat everywhere, you know what I'm saying? Because we don't want to use extra hoppers to collect them. We could use minecarts, but I don't think it might not be fast enough. I'm not 100% sure. It might not be fast enough. We'll have to wait and see. We're quite a bit of ways off that stage itself. So, yeah, crikey. Alright. Yay, Australia Day. Yes, it is Australia Day. And I'm live streaming. Okay, so no crazy questions on the chat feeds there. Okay, which is fine. I got a text document of doom to pull stuff off. But what's been happening recently? Not too much. Over the weekend, we the fans actually killed the Ender Dragon on the server. When we open a new map up, we normally don't open the end up right away. So what we end up doing, because it's like a mad rush, so what we end up doing is like closing off the portal with barrier blocks or something, just to keep people out. And then pretty much about a month after the servers become, you know, established and everybody's building bases and all sorts of crazy stuff, then we go ahead and open. So we ended up opening the end up on the servers, both my amplified server and my normal server, and wow, the server was absolutely packed. Holy smokes. And the fight was pretty successful. They went in there and they did some nasty stuff to that dragon, I'll tell you that. You know, when like 40, 50 people jumped through that that portal, whoo, they really messed. There were some people that fell off the edge, which was quite hilarious, but yeah, they really took down that dragon quite quickly. Of course, 40 something people, almost 50 people, you know, attacking the Ender Dragon. Holy smokes, you know, crazy, absolutely just crazy. So yeah, it was a decent weekend. PvP was off this time. Holy smokes! My last, because we reset the map around every 6-7 months or so on the servers, you know, to keep it fresh and rotating. Because some people, you know, come and build and make a mess and then just leave and never come back. So eventually we do reset the map. The map is never permanent. So every 6-7 months the map does get reset. But last time we did the end fight there. Holy smokes! It was a royal mess. I forgot to turn PvP off in World Guard there, and you know what happened? People were murdering each other. Absolutely. As soon as the portal opened, you know, everybody jumped through. Before you know it was just a big cluster. I can't say that word, but big mess. An absolute mess. And then people were contacting the data teams like, oh, I want my stuff back. Somebody murdered me. I don't know where my stuff went. And oh, crikey. It was... So this time I learnt my lesson. I got to go through first, turn PvP off on the other side, and Bob's your uncle, let everybody through. So I learned my lesson from last time. See, I'm learning. I'm definitely learning now when it comes to server stuff. So yeah, my server's absolutely going fantastically at the moment. If you want to apply for my server, it is actually whitelisted, so you have to just do this little apply for server thing. Everybody pretty much gets whitelisted. Just take the little thing I got there and fill the form out, and Bob's your uncle, a mod will get to you as soon as he possibly can and get you whitelisted. It's only because, you know, I'm a YouTuber, and you come on, you can guess how many nasties would come through off of YouTube. Holy smokes. Or 20% of all new people that join the server get banned. I am not kidding you. 20% is a ridiculous number. That's because they have hack clients like X-Rayers and Fly Hacks and oh wow, you name it. We've seen people do it. Stealing, griefers, holy smokes, you know. So, you know, me and my mods, we try to keep my servers as clean as possible. You know, get rid of all those nasties. We're always on the keeping an eye out. We got plugins that help us catch X-rayers and spot bloomin' fly hackers and oh crikey. So, you know, it's another part of being a server owner, I suppose, having that extra stress there along the side of it, I suppose. So yeah, going quite well. We will be moving service providers soon, hopefully moving up in the world. I do have a Deddy, but we're going a little bit bigger hopefully soon, so that's going to be an interesting move there. My servers will be down for a couple of days when that actually happens. I'm going to have to learn to use oh crikey, CentOS, I think it's called, bloomin' Deddy OS. So yeah, it's going to be an interesting experience. Definitely a learning curve there when it comes to hosting Minecraft servers, especially a dedicated with multiple servers. It's gonna be crazy. But yeah, server's going well. Nothing really to report there. Killed the Ender Dragon. Everybody was happy. There's already Enderman farms and all sorts of crazy stuff on both servers. So yeah, going quite well there. In the first, I think it was the first 5 minutes, we got a complaint right off the bat. Some Fruit Loop went in the end and tried to claim half the bloomin' end, didn't they? Like, hello, there's only one end. You have to share it with the community. Crikey. Oh, just seriously. Yeah, no, seriously, it's just absolutely, it was crazy. So we had to put little rules in, you know, just telling people, hey, you know, there's only one end, and you gotta share it with the rest of the community. Come on, there's no private farms in there, because you know it'll be, the server that size, it'll be taken over quickly, because it's not, the land mass in the end is not very big. Everybody knows that it's not very big, and it could be taken over relatively quickly. Yeah, so we had to put some guidelines in there. It's amazing how big the guidelines have got. Let's get into that. So being a server owner, you know, people do everything from... It started off, we had like 8 rules originally. 8 rules, just don't spam, harass players, or grief. That's, you know, just the basic rules. And then people were building monster farms, lagging the server down, let hundreds of mobs build up, AFK fish bots, hacking, oh dear. So we had to literally write a little guideline for each one of these things. You know, we had to limit big gold farms, we had to limit, you know, big automatic redstone clocks and redstone, because... Jeez, it's one of those things of being, you know, a server owner. So pretty much the community's really written most of the rules. You know, they come along as they complain about a certain thing, and we have to put a new rule in. That's pretty much how it goes, and that's exactly how every rule got put in place. You know, we had to tell people not to let mobs build up, and had to put a rule in that, because some Fruit Loops, you know, go AFK and leave their mobs building up in XP farms. Before you know it, they got 300-400 mobs in a bloomin' XP farm, and oh crikey, of course. And then other players like, oh, this is buggy and bad, and of course a mod comes along and kills them all, and oh, so we had to put a rule in to, you know, don't let them build up. But people ignored that rule and let them build up anyway. We're like, oh, please don't let them build up past 20 mobs, and we put that rule in, and guess what? People just ignored that guideline, and we had to install a plugin which pretty much removes entities from chunks and stuff, and not let stuff build up. But it's crazy being a server owner. It definitely is. You meet some really amazing people, but you also meet some very awful people as well. Holy smokes, you definitely, trust me, there's some real nasty people out there, crikey. Have no, yeah, you just wouldn't believe. Holy smokes, we better build the sides up here. I've been getting stuck into what it's like being a server owner and all the crazy stuff that's been happening over there recently. I also opened up my personal vent server. I shouldn't really be saying this over thing, but it's open to any whitelisted people on my server to use, and occasionally I do pop down there and say hello to the fans, and everybody's sort of they're still shy, you know, when data just rocks on through. It's like, hey guys, they're all just like crickets, quiet. So it's definitely cool to drop in on the fans occasionally when I'm not, you know, doing massive amounts of work on MDU or any other thing, or server or whatever. But yeah, I definitely I opened my private vent server. My vent server has been around since vanilla WoW days, and some people already know exactly how long that is. And yeah, she just become a private after I stopped raiding, and then yeah, now she's used for my Minecraft service. So that's definitely quite interested. I added that for the fans to use, because that's all new when it comes to server stuff as well. Went good. The other day we had 20 odd fans in there, and I jumped down. Me and Mr.Red actually jumped down, had a chat to them down in the other channel, and actually, because me and the mods were actually building a dungeon underneath my spawn on the actual survival server there. We're building a dungeon under the spawn, and we were still fine tuning it, but we got people to come down in the vent server and test it. So just listening to them scream and why they're getting eaten by ankle biters and custom boss mobs and booby traps galore, it was quite funny. It was quite funny. Good stuff, good stuff. I know some of those people might be listening right now. Hello! Oh, crikey. But yeah, it's good. I'll leave a link in the description if you want to apply for my server and get yourself some access to my vent and talk to the rest of the community and join the rest of the community on the server. The server is a survival server on Hard Plus. There is an amplified on Hard Plus. If that's your thing, you can definitely jump on an amp server Hard Plus, or if that's not your thing, we got a normal on Hard Plus as well, which is just normal terrain. Well, I'm talking about terrain. When I say normal and amplified, there's two different terrains, but they're both on hard and they're both survival servers. Okay, so just remember that, and they're based in Sydney, Australia. Okay, if you're connecting from overseas, you probably are gonna lag. There's gonna definitely be a delay there, But my server could definitely, the Deddy in Sydney could definitely handle it, as we seen on the Ender Dragon fight. We capped the server out pretty damn quickly there, and the server just functioned just fine. It was fantastic, especially the amount of people in one spot. It was crazy. It was definitely crazy. Yeah, so I'll leave a link in the description if you want to apply for the survival service. You don't have to. It's just one of the things I give back to the community. There you go. So, you know, server bills are quite expensive, but it's worth it because, as I said, I meet so many interesting people. Yeah, I don't play legit survival on there for a reason. Crikey, could you imagine people interfering with builds? It'd be insane. So, oh, we're going pretty good here. We're definitely doing pretty good when it comes to this tower. But yeah, links will be in the description. You can join the community over on the servers. I'll leave a how to apply for server there in the description. Alright, nothing crazy is going on in chat right now, so that's definitely okay there. That's definitely okay. The game settings are on hard. Yes, the game settings are definitely on hard. Where are you from? Oh, they're just talking amongst themselves. I think I need a sip of coffee. That's the best thing about these streams. They're so laid back. That coffee's pretty good. Okay, so as I was saying, MDU is shot and ready to be released this weekend. Which is absolutely fantastic. Also, after MDU, which is MDU stands for Minecraft Down Under. If you're new to my channel, that's what it stands for, MDU. Also, after this weekend, DnR starts as well. And if you don't know what DnR is, it stands for Data and Mr.Red. And yeah, that's another survival series. Two-player survival series there. We do some crazy stuff, very cheesy comedy there. Not recommended for children, definitely not recommended. But that season 3, yeah, it's up to a season 3. Brand smacking new map. We start that next week. So you guys will start to see DnR amplified next week, after the weekend. So this weekend will be an MDU weekend. You know, that's fantastic. Got a few episodes lined up there. And then after this weekend will be and then during the week will be DnR. We've got 3 episodes of DnR lined up, so you'll get to see episode 1, 2, and 3. Now, if you wish to, if you're impatient, you want to become a donator, I do have a donator rank on my website, which pretty much what that helps do, pay for all the servers and vents and site and all the crazy bills. You help me pay for the bills. There you go. Okay, there is a special donator rank on the website which will pretty much grant you early access to MDU and DnR right now, right bloomin' now. So if you want to get your hands on, really want to watch that, the donator rank might be for you. As I said, it really just helps pay for the server there. If you're patient and just wait for my regular upload schedule, you'll be fine. Everything goes on YouTube, okay? Calm down. Everything goes on YouTube like normal, but some people are impatient and they don't mind donating $10 to become a donator for 30 odd days, and yeah, that system seems to work quite well on my website. I appreciate all the donators now that have been donating. Holy smokes, we're up high. Have been donating for quite some time now. A regular donator, I would say. And yeah, thank you guys. You guys help pay the bills and all that good stuff, and even sometimes supply chicken and coffee, which is absolutely fantastic. So yeah, I'll put a link in the description if you wish to inquire. You could just click the link and it will send you to an FAQ page, about the donator rank and how that all works. It's pretty much an entire page dedicated to donators with, oh, you are kidding. It's an entire page dedicated to donators and has early access. Usually by a few days or even up to a week, it depends. But thank you very much to the donators that do donate. But as I said, it's not necessary. I have to stress that. It's definitely not necessary. Just wait for my regular upload schedule, alright? If you don't want to wait and you don't mind dropping a few bucks, then yeah, the donator rank's for you. Alright, Creeper! Just waiting for me down the bloomin' ladder. Holy smokes, that would have been, yeah, a bloomin' disaster. That would have been a bloomin' disaster right there. What else do we need? Oh, the blue wool. Let's get rid of that, and we've got to keep the ladders. We can get rid of the torches. We don't really need torches right now. So what we'll do is grab some blue wool here. I know I got more up here. See, I've been converting the white wool just to the blue wool, so it's gonna, yeah, it's good. So we'll just, yeah, that should do. Because holy smokes, yeah, we went up quite high and didn't do the edges, which is not good. So we got to get some of that done and bring that up as well. Alright. Okay. Alright, so what, we one up? Yeah, so what we'll do is go up 2 more, and that's a level there. There's a 3 gap between every level. So there's 3 cobblestone pieces between every level. That's how I've been counting. So we just go around, right around now, and then do this, top this level. It's quite easy to do this. Absolutely fantastic. So next week is going to be a packed full week on YouTube. Holy smokes. So Friday, we've got DnR MDU 71. Saturday's nothing. Maybe a live stream on Saturday. Sunday, MDU 72. And then Monday, 73. That's MDU. And then Tuesday, DnR 1 for Amplified. Season 3 1. For Amplified, and then Wednesday also DnR episode 2, and then Thursday episode 3. Holy smokes! And then Friday, then it's another MDU. Holy smokes! It's literally an entire week of content. That is awesome. I'm so happy. I just didn't realize that it's an entire of 7 days plus of full content. That's going to be crazy. That is awesome. Hopefully you guys enjoy. I know some people don't enjoy the cheesy craziness of MDU and the noobish stuff me and Mr.Red get up to, but some people do. You know, you don't have to watch it. It's not for everybody, and it's definitely not for kids. Holy smokes, it's definitely not for kids. And if you think the first 2 seasons were crude and cheesy, amplify that by 10, and that's going to be season... That's going to be... Oh, there's another creeper right there. That's going to be Season 3 Amplified. Me and Mr. Red getting lost on an amplifier. Holy smokes, we can get up some whack stuff. And Mr. Red says some absolutely crazy stuff as well. So, yeah, that's going to be on... That starts next week. So, hopefully, some of those DnR fans there are really excited about Season 3 dropping there. Hopefully you find it entertaining. I really do. I really do. But if you can't wait, it's in the donators section for pretty much all the donators to watch earlier than everybody else. Okay. Yeah, and it's on the calendar. That's right. I do have a calendar on my website when my regular update routine is. Like some YouTubers don't really have an update, you know, a regular update upload schedule, right? But I do. I cannot have, like, there's just so much going on in my life that I cannot just say, hey, I'm going to upload a video today, or I got to work, you know, because there's just too much going on in my life. So I try to keep by a schedule. I think it runs a lot smoother that way, and I always just set out when I'm going to release episodes and do episodes and all that stuff, so I can plan, you know, data craft and working on the servers, and you know, I'm a busy guy. I'm a busy guy, but, you know, I try to spread my time out as much as possible. And even though I'm spread thin right now, I'm definitely spread quite thin right now. So, yeah. Yep, so it's definitely going to be cool. Yeah, calendar. So I do have a calendar on my website that you can go to see my regular upload schedule. So, which is quite cool. Oh, that's right. For everybody right now over on the community on my website, we released DnR episode 1 for everybody to watch, because we figured, hey, why not? So we released episode 1 to pretty much everybody on the website. So we'll get a link in the Twitch chat as soon as possible. As soon as a mod goes tracks that link down, that will be absolutely fantastic. But it's released for everyone. It's not in the donator section. It's out pretty much for everybody. So I'll leave a link in the description to DnR episode 1, or you can wait until next week and watch episode 1 anyway. So that we made it public for the server side. There you go. So yeah, we did that for we did that for the site side. There you go. Somebody please explain how his setup works. I guess people don't really watch some of my videos. This is a mob bob farm. This will be working quite well once it is complete. It's going to take some time to complete. It's yeah, it's going to be a long grind getting this baby to work, but should be very quick, insanely quick. But getting to that stage of almost completion is going to take some time. And I warned people that in my Let's Play series, definitely in the MDU episode. I warned everybody, I'm like, hey, look, listen. You know, it's going to take some time. We're going to be going back and forwards between live streams and episodes here. So, because, yeah, I know some people are a little impatient and I would rather me working on this girl here 24/7. Not, to be honest, the last episode I've been working on the main base down there. The main base, which absolutely looks gorgeous from this height here. So we got 2 more to go. 1, 2. Well, there we go. 1, 2, because we're doing 3 gap. Hopefully we're getting this right. I'm going to check right bloomin' now. Yes, we are, because that's exactly where it's meant to sit. Whew, that was close. I would be really worried that I stuffed up. That's one of the worst feelings you can ever get. You know, you spend hours building something and then you get that gut-wrenching feeling like it's built in the wrong spot, or oh, it's too far over, or I've got to tear it down because I screwed up badly. Oh, I've had that a few times. So, how's everybody doing in chat? Everybody looks mob spawn on packed ice. Yeah, see, there's a few people new to my channel who have not seen the mob bob farm yet. So please, one of the mods, please link the original mob bob farm video, so it shows it how's it all work and all those good tests. Please, if a mod could do that for me, so just so people know exactly what the mob bob farm actually is. Okay, good stuff. The DnR episode 1 is linked, which is good. Now hopefully they can get that mob bob farm actually linked as well. That would be absolutely fantastic. Willie, you should have linked the article, mate. That would have been much more better with the warning and everything else. Yeah, please, kids, don't click that link. Yeah. Okay, so, alright. Willie, check the front page, news article, second down. There you go. That should give you, yeah, tell you what's going on there. Alright. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3. That's that blue wall. Okay, we are near up the top here. Yeah, Willie. Willie's one of my mods. If you're watching this from YouTube later on, poor old Willie there, he's running around and pulling his hair out trying to get all these links that I'm talking about. And yeah, he linked the DnR DnR episode 1 of season 3 in chat, but it doesn't have a warning on it. We made this article and everything on the front page, and here you go, you can have this early, and yeah. There you go, you got it that time, Willie. Oh, I'm giving him a hard time. Poor old mod. A Twitch chat mod is yeah, quite crazy. Alright, good stuff. All that's done. All that's good to go. Oh, crikey, I need some more cobble. Get rid of that. We're going to do some more levels very shortly, so we just got to... Trying to bring up this... Well, we got about 1 more to go before we've actually caught up with the rest of the farm, which is absolutely fantastic there. Data, I have a question for you. You mine glowstone with silk touch, but if you use Fortune 3, you get more that way? No, you don't. Use silk touch, a lot easier. At the moment, well, what's really easier is getting yourself a villager, getting yourself a priest, and getting an infinite trade of glowstone that way. Quite easy to do that. I've got one down in my main base down there at the moment, so I would fully recommend that. I would fully recommend getting yourself a priest, and just trade for it. Trust me, so much easier. you're safe. You're not going to go into a very nasty place and have a chance to die in lava. No Kentucky Fried Data. So, you know, it's good, but it takes some time. Like, I've got a gold farm, right? I've got a gold farm. I can trade all my gold. I've got infinity gold right now, just say. I could trade that gold for emeralds. And then I use the emeralds. I also trade the rotten flesh for emeralds as well. And I use those emeralds to trade for... Holy crikey. I screwed that up. I use the emeralds to trade for glowstone. Usually anywhere from 1 to 4 you can get a trade of. Try for the 4. So one emerald equals, you know, 4 glowstones. So totally recommended doing it that way, to be honest with you. Then you never have to go to the nether and do it, you know, get it that way. So, but yeah, at the moment, getting these redstone lamps are easy for me. Absolutely bloomin' easy. You know, I recommend it to anyone to get themselves a priest, and just get yourself a gold farm. Once you've got gold, you've got infinity emeralds. You just trade for them, literally. Not joking. 100% recommend it to anyone. Ever since I've built that trading hall that I've got down in my main base there, it's been a godsend. Absolutely awesome. Stupid order correct. Poor King Willie. Yep, links don't work, or is it supposed to? Links are supposed to work. Crikey. Okay. Good stuff. Yeah, nothing crazy going on, chat. Actually, what we'll do is, before I forget, I'll switch over to my text document of doom here, because what I try actually do, because some people cannot make the live stream, right? What I try to do is, if you can't make the live stream, but you can put your question on YouTube. So if you're watching this on YouTube later on, hi again. If you got a question for me, or you want me to talk about a topic, feel free to post it below. And what actually happens is my mods go out and they pick all the questions up that hasn't been answered a million times before, and I try to answer them in the next live stream. So we've got a few here from the last Mob Bob farm, so I can actually answer them for you guys. So, okay, so the first question is this farm able to spawn spiders? If you made the pack dice too wide, spiders should spawn, but not recommended. This is not designed for spiders. It's actually designed to be an insanely fast farm. A farm that's so fast that item filters will have trouble keeping up with it. There you go. That's how quick this farm actually is. So, yeah, you technically can make it like that. You'd have to do some redesigning, though, technically. But it's not designed to that. I've got a spider farm already, like a stream farm, as I call it, or wool farm. There's multiple, you could call it multiple things, but technically it's a spider farm, an AFK spider farm. So I've got that already, and there's no point in spawning spiders in this thing at all. For me, there's zero. So I would be more interested in spawning witches very quickly to outperform a witch farm. That would be better than actually worrying about spiders. So hopefully we haven't screwed anything up. That would be very, very bad. Okay, so that, yeah, that's meant to match that. That looks good. So what we'll do is put it in. Yep, everything looks like it's matching up nicely. And then taut things and wool. There we go. Bob's your uncle, or Bob's your slime, as some people may say that follows my series. Somebody's like, yeah, it's time to listen to mining down under while I'm working. Well, it's not really mining, mate. We're kind of yeah, we're building a mob bob farm here, but it's all good. That's still good. That's still good. All right, plomp plomp. There we go. All right, next question from YouTube was: do they absolutely have to? Do you have to absolutely use pack dice? Yes, you do. Pack dice is pretty crucial for this farm. You can use, as I was saying, I think in the beginning of the stream, you can actually use normal stone, but when the mob gets pushed off of the normal stone, sometimes they make it right to the edge and not slide off, okay? That's the point of the pack dice. They can spawn on it, and when they get touched, they actually slide off the farm and fall down. So, but obviously mobs cannot slide off the edge there. So, you know, oh, crikey, we're out of blue wool. Holy smokes, where's that ladder at? So yeah, you have it's one of those things that you have to work 100%. Yes, you don't technically need it. It will still function without it, but not really quick. You're probably gonna slash your rates by half probably. And yeah, so not sure, haven't really done any testing. All I know is in the beginning when building the mob farm, I noticed the amount of mobs getting stuck on the edge was insane. So it was like every second mob would get stuck, and then every third would fall off, and then get stuck. Oh my god! So yeah, quite difficult. So yeah, packed ice is, yeah, some people might say packed ice is a little difficult to come by, but it ain't that bad. You gotta admit, it's not that bad. There we go. I think we will get more. What should we get more of? We'll just stock up this, and we'll stock up. There's some more redstone blocks. We'll get a couple more stacks of those, glass as well. Fantastic, lovely. So let's get back up there. Yes, this is 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yes, that's coming along nicely. I think everything is in line and where it's meant to be. So that's absolutely fantastic. Let's continue. This is going to be insane. All right, up. Data, drink more coffee. Yes, I want more coffee. Hang on a second. I'm going to get a slurp of more coffee. My coffee's probably gone cold by now. I've been talking to you guys for so long. That's some good coffee right there. All right. So let's go ahead. Oh, we're on the blue wall. That's right. There we go. Okay, so yes, it's crucial that you use, because the last question we're still on is the packed dice, and yes, it is crucial probably to use the packed dice, but it's not 100% necessary. Just you don't want the failure rate. If you want an extremely quick farm, you would be using the original mob farm, not the poor man's mob farm or the non-packed dice farm, but you would use the good one. Okay, so next one is, hey Data, I was wondering if you could give me some advice about Let's Plays. Yes, Let's Plays, that's what it says. About Let's Plays. Okay, so if you're planning on doing a Let's Play, probably with any game, this probably applies to, you need to speak clearly as possible and try not to have too many breaks between talking, because you don't want to lose, you know, the audience when speaking. If you're sitting here going like that, you know, it's kind of, yeah, some people actually like the less talking, but I find it's more engaging if you know, try to explain what you're doing, try to speak as clearly as possible when doing it, and microphone is key. Do not have one of those crazy microphones. Try your absolute best to get yourself a decent mic. Even just test your mic, and if it sounds like garbage, even go out and just buy one of those $2 ones from China, because to tell you the truth, I started with a $2 microphone from China. That's right, the Build Big or Go Home series on my channel is actually from a $2 microphone from China. But as you go up in the world, you need to go up as well. So you cannot stay with a $2 microphone forever, okay? Definitely not. But yeah, I believe you need to speak clearly, make sure you have a decent microphone, and stay on track. Depending what you're planning on shooting, like if you just want natural you, or do you want to do some acting, or you know, holy smokes, you know, the Let's Plays, you can go all sorts of ways. You know, be crazy in a Let's Play, you know, drink like liters and liters of coffee and just go blimmin' bananas like Mr.Red does. Yeah, there's multiple ways you can do it, I suppose. But yeah, alright. Okay. Alright, so build this up a little bit more. I don't even know what level we're up to. Blimmin' crikey, where's that? Oh, looks like this would be that level. So we got 1, 2, 3 more to go. That is not too bad there. 3 levels to go for another tower that's just about to bite the dust. We're doing 1 tower at a time. I think we're doing quite well. I don't know about you guys, but we're doing quite well. I have a $25 desk mic. That's perfect for me. I would do sound testing, okay? Sound testing, alright? Sound, just go record yourself, play yourself back, listen for echoes, you know, background sounds, because when I started YouTube, you know, mine was terrible. As I said, $2 microphone, but yeah, eventually, you know, started getting a little bit of money from YouTube, and I invested that back into, you know, making better quality. That's the point, you know. Once you get a little bit more, little bit money, you invest it straight back into, you know, getting better quality equipment. Like microphone would be the first one, webcam, and hard drive space. If you like to archive, I love to archive everything I record. You know, I love to keep it back up. But as people know, uncompressed Fraps video is absolutely insane when it comes to size. Yeah, so I think I've sitting around 16 terabytes right now. So it is quite insane if you plan on doing what I do. When you archive, some people just like archive, no bloomin' way, hell no. But I do. I archive most of my stuff. So yeah, that's the best advice I could give you when it comes to Let's Plays. Speak clearly. Try your best to drown out the background sounds there, and make sure you just keep on topic. Yeah, okay. It's not enough data. I know it's not enough. Send me more then, Koala. Okay, so all right, let's move on to the next question. I don't want to. I'm trying not to, because sometimes I run out of time and I don't do all the questions. So let's keep going on these questions tonight. Holy smokes! All right. We just talked about the Let's Plays, so we all want to see the chip video now. Okay, that's question 8. Oh no, 6. Holy smokes. Okay, so last week I talked about this secretive chip video, and I did post it in the Donators Lounge. It was for mods eyes only, but it's pretty much, if you didn't watch the last live stream, if you missed it, link in the description. But I pretty much what I did is an American friend sent me over some different varieties of chips, because in Australia we have like 400 something varieties of chips, you know, flavors of chips. In America they have like 1,500 or 2,000. I've forgotten the number. It's ridiculous. They have some crazy flavors of chips over there, you know. So he sent me a bunch over, and what actually happened is I actually shot a video, because I promised my American friend I would shoot a video of me trying all these different flavors that I've never tried before. So yeah, I shot it, and it sort of got out there, and yeah, that chip video is out there. Yeah, I put it in the donators section. I'm still not proud of it. You don't want to watch a fat guy munching on chips for half an hour. You really don't. So yeah, you need to drop that. You need to drop that. Holy smokes. It was a great video, Data. Thanks for sharing. Oh my god, really? Come on. Oh, crikey. Alright, so I actually run out of corner tracks quite quickly here. Yeah, so I don't plan on making that chip video public at any time soon, okay? So don't ask. Do not ask. If you're that curious, it's in the bloomin' donators section. I don't want to hear about it. I don't know why people are so curious, but they are. Okay, so let's put that there. What are we up to? Where's the other one? We're getting now. I think we're up to that level blue now. No. We're up to that level blue. No, I have no blooming clue. I just got to keep an eye on it. Alright, so let's move on to the next question. Data, I want to know if it's okay to have a mini-map mod on your server. So he's probably talking about my server. This has been a sort of a touchy subject here. Are mini-maps cheating? This is it's sort of a sore topic, and it's probably going to spark a little bit of a... it's going to spark some stuff in chat, in comments below on YouTube later on, I think. But some minimaps, or probably all minimaps, have this option to see through bloomin' into caves and through walls and see all the spawners and mobs. And can that consider as cheating? I try to tell everybody on my server, do not run any mods that give you an unfair advantage against a regular vanilla player, okay? That's the rule. That's the rule I set on my server, okay? That's like one of the main rules. Okay, do not run mods that give you an unfair advantage against another player. Now, it's sort of come up like some people saying, it's not, it's just a bloomin' mini-map. I like to set waypoints or some crap and like to see stuff. So, it's a sore topic, and to be honest, this is my opinion, okay? I've never used a mini-map before, so I don't know all the names, I don't know their functions, but judging what people are telling me, if it's totally true, if you can join a server and see spawners and dungeons through the bloomin' wall on your minimap, that's kinda cheating. Come on, that is cheating. That's not part of the game at all. It's kinda crazy, if you ask me. But then again, I could be just taking a rough guess, because, as I said, I don't use minimaps. I do not use minimaps at all. You know, you guys know that. I don't use bloomin' minimaps. I don't know, but I'm just hearing rumours that you can see through bloomin' walls and spawners and mobs and other players, and if that's totally true, that is an unfair advantage in my opinion. It's gonna spark some stuff in the comments. But if you want to know my opinion, that's definitely my opinion there. But holy smokes, it's totally true. I don't know who's going to agree with me there, because some people play vanilla and religious vanilla. Some people like to use all these mods that help with their inventory and crafting and mini-map that you can use on a bloomin' server. So I don't know. I just, when somebody asks me, I say, does that mod, when they say, hey, I want to use this thing that gives you information, I would say, does that mod give you an unfair advantage against your fellow vanilla player? That's what I ask them. If they say yes, then I say, well, that's probably not good to have on the server. So that's my opinion about minimaps. I don't know if they're bad or good, or somebody can correct me. Somebody can correct me in chat if you can or can't see through the maps, or the comments on YouTube later on. I know, as I said, it's going to spark some crazy stuff in it's gonna spark some crazy stuff, like a debate probably in chat right now about it. But yeah, I wouldn't mind getting more information. But to be honest, what I'm seeing, well, what I'm hearing, I'm not seeing, what I'm hearing is you can see through walls, you can see dungeons, you can see other players, you can see all that through walls on a minimap. To me, that is full-blown cheating. You might as well blimmin' have an X-ray client right there. It's like, hey, I want to go find a spawner. Oh, there's one right there. It's on my minimap. I'm going to go dig towards it. Come on. Come on. Really? I know people are going to argue against that, but yeah, that's my personal opinion when it comes to minimaps. As I said, it's one of those topics, and I know I've probably peed off the minimap group there, and I apologise, but somebody wanted to know my opinion there, so I gave it. I really did. That's my honest opinion. So, yeah, okay. Alright, I think we should move to the next question before I tick off any more people. Alright, okay. Data, how many slimes are going to be used in this farm? That is a good question. And it is actually the same amount of levels we are building in total. 40 named slimes, because remember, they have to be named so they don't despawn. If you're having mobs despawn, you are setting it to peaceful. Okay? Some people are like, oh, data, this farm doesn't work, it doesn't work. My mobs disappear, my named mobs. Guess what? You were setting it to peaceful, or you were clearing mobs around you, or something, okay? I have named, where is it? Where's my bloomin' base? My bloomin' base. I would show you it if I could see it. Down in my base, all the way down there, there is 3 guardians named. That's right, I have a fish tank. If you're new to my channel, you probably don't know, but I have a fish tank in my base with guardians in it. That's right. Took me a little while to get them in there, but I have named guardians in there. And you think about it, they would despawn if they weren't named right now. If I put it to peaceful, they would despawn. I can never set this map to peaceful, or else there is a metric butt ton of work ahead of me to fix what I've just done. So, just, yeah, because if you're complaining about the bobs disappearing, then you did not name the slimes, so they don't disappear. Need to be named, or you set it to peaceful to get rid of the mobs and then turn it back to hard. Guess what? That's also going to clear your bloomin' slimes, isn't it? Now, if you're one of those people that have to switch back to peaceful on occasion, because I know there's some people out there that are not too quick at Minecraft. You know, they're not crazy PvPers and gladiators and all that crazy stuff. Yeah, I understand that, and they do have to occasionally switch to peaceful. May I suggest building the poor man's mob bob farm? Now, you're probably like, what the... We've had this conversation before, but we're going to get into it again. So you're probably wondering, what the bloomin' hell's a poor man's mob bob farm? Okay, the poor man's mob bob farm is the same as a regular mob bob farm, but it's about 20% slower than the regular. Now, don't get me wrong. 20% of, say, 25 to 30,000 items, 20% less than that is still probably faster than the X farm using packed ice, which is still bloomin' impressive. So don't go, oh my god, sort of thing, you know, don't do that. But 20% is not a huge loss. Now, the poor man's mob bob farm actually uses horses. Horses do not need to be name tagged and will not despawn on you. So you do not need to name tag them at all. They will travel the tracks. You can put them on the tracks here and they can travel around. The problem is their hitbox, okay? The horses' hitboxes are very funny. There you go. Okay, see, the reason why we use a giant slime, the largest slime you can get on a survival, is because of the slime's hitbox is fat, is large. It comes about halfway over the ice on both sides, perfectly squared. Okay, so that's why we use the big slime, the biggest slime you can get, and that's exactly why I do it. Now the horses are a little bit different. Their hitboxes are really weird. I notice when the horse goes around, one loop of a horse going around might not knock mobs off. Okay, it might not knock the mobs off. It has a chance not to because the horse's hitboxes are very random. But if you make this track here small enough, the faster that the horse will do a loop, the faster that he can get a second shot at knocking it off. I call it the failure rate. And actually, if you did not know, I actually tested the mob bob farm here with horses first. I did not consider slimes at all. Yeah, yeah, you blown away? So it's totally true. I tested the bob farm with horses first. When I realized that horses weren't doing 100% of the job of pushing them off like fat bobs do, I realized I need something bigger with a better hitbox. The slimes. That's when I come up with next. If you're really pro, you could possibly use an Elder Guardian. I know some people are going to say that's crazy data, but it's totally true. It's totally true. You could get yourself an Elder Guardian. It's going to be insane, but the hitbox of an Elder Guardian, I'm pretty sure, is 3 blocks plus. Holy smokes, I think the Elder Guardian will be hanging off the bloomin' edge. So it's going to be a crazy fish on steroids, but an Elder Guardian does not despawn either, and does not require name tags, unless you put it on peaceful, crikey. So there you go, there's a couple you can use, but a poor man's mob bob farm is using horses, but you have a 20% decrease, and I would say loot at the end of the day, versus a traditional thing. So it's called a poor man's mob bob farm. It's the people that cannot afford to have 40 name tags, or name tag the bobs, or can't be effed. I know that's a bad word and I'm going to get in trouble for that, but can't be effed doing it. So it's absolutely, yeah, it's up to the user. Now, when I was building this farm, I could have used the poor man's mob bob farm, but I did not use the poor man's mob bob farm. Okay, alright, okay, good stuff. But yeah, okay, I'm just suggesting that to the people that need to put it on peaceful. That's where the whole conversation here was going. It was like, because I know did I went too high? No, we're on the last level right now, because that there is the roof. Okay, we're on the last bloomin' level. Okay, so, yeah, I'm only suggesting it to the people that use that peaceful mode, alright? See, my mode is never set to peaceful, because if I set it to peaceful right now, I would screw myself over really badly. I cannot do it. The peaceful mode would be only in a case of an emergency. If I stuff something up and there's a million mobs crashing my game and I have to set it to peaceful, that's what I would do. But it's going to be really devastating for me and the amount of work I have to do to get the map back up to where it was before I set it on peaceful. Could you imagine setting all 40 bobs here up and then have to set it on peaceful? Holy smokes, talk about devastating. So Yeah, alright, so there's a few tips about the Mob Bob farm. Use the poor man's Mob Bob farm, and if you're not confident, if you want to wait and see how a poor man's Mob Bob farm produces, guess what? I've got news. I know this is a huge spoiler, but me and Mr. Red build one in the DnR Season 3, poor man's Mob Bob farm. And no, it's not in the overworld. We build it in the nether. Yeah, so hopefully you guys look forward to that. Then you'll actually see how a poor man's Mob Bob farm works with Pigman instead. Alright, there you go. Okay. Oh, I know that Mr. Red's going to kill me for giving that huge spoiler away, so I know Mr. Red will watch this tomorrow. Hi Mr. Red, if you're watching this, I love you. I'm sorry for giving him spoilers. It was King Willy. He gave me the idea, blame him. Okay, let's move on. Alright, data purchase button for danger area, spoilers, kill of the mobs, blah 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 blah. Okay, so this is the last thing, and then we have to bring up the sides. And Bob's Runkle, we are finished another tower. 10 bloomin' things. Okay, 10 level. No, we got 20. So 10, 20. Yeah, 10, 20. Holy smokes, going quite well. Going quite well indeed. Alright. Blame it on Koala. I don't like to blame it on Koala. He's got a special tag he gets normally. Bad King Willy. Oh, crikey. Alright. Bob's your uncle. Okay. Alright, so let's move on to the next question. Let's move on to the next question. Alright, so the next question. Hang on a sec. I gotta scroll down for this one. There we go. Alright. Data, if you didn't YouTube, would you still play Minecraft? Probably. If I did not get into YouTube, I would probably have still played Minecraft, but not for long. Not as long. There you go. Yeah, not as long. I think that's... I would definitely say that. I would say I would, played it like the average person, 6 to a year, maybe a year pushing it. And then I would have just dropped it, because back in the early days I used to play Minecraft with friends and family and all sorts of stuff, sort of solo, before I started the whole YouTube thing. Holy smokes, yeah, definitely. So yep, definitely played Minecraft if I still wasn't going doing YouTube. That's totally correct, but this whole doing YouTube has actually given me, I would say it's definitely changed. It's definitely changed me. As I said in the last live stream, I went too personal. I know. I try to save the personal stuff for more of a backstage vlog. If you don't know, I do a backstage vlog for the donators where I talk more personal about my YouTube channel and problems and blackmail and haters and oh yeah, there's some real crazy drama. If you like drama, then backstage vlogs might be for you, which is in the donators section. Okay, but yeah, went into sort of, about self-esteem issues and problems like that, but I've overcome it thanks to YouTube. YouTube has really changed me. I've got more confident about speaking on a microphone. Oh, wow, it feels like it has improved me a lot. YouTube has been an insane ride. Even if I was to give it up tomorrow, YouTube has definitely been an insane ride. And on a good insane, the goods and the bads, yeah. It started off good, it's still good now, but there are some bads to YouTube. Everybody knows that. Come on, you get nasties all the blooming time, but, they can put you down real easy. Oh, I was just about to do another floor. That is not good. Do not do another floor. Let's build up the outside now. So we're going to need more cobblestone and wool and red lamps than anything. We don't really need tracks. And we got to get down here. Holy smokes. Crikey. Alright, so I'm just going to aim for the edge there because I don't feel confident enough to make... Slipping and sliding around on these freaking edges is crazy. Gives you that good feeling like you're going to slide right off the edge, but you don't really. Alright. Geronimo! Oh, crikey. But, yeah. It's been a crazy ride with YouTube. There we go. Okay, so we're going to get down from here now. And, yep, it should be around the right height. We're doing really well. I've already got the other two the other wings marked out for when we do other live streams there. But yeah, it's going to take a while. So we've got 2 more live streams technically to go before we add 100% of the the actual towers themselves, then we got to start the middle structure in a Let's Play episode, not an actual... Yeah, so we don't need none of this. We need more cobblestone than anything. Get rid of the tracks. Replace those with blue wool, which is in this chest here. And we will keep everything else. Oh, we need to top up, which is up here. Top up that. I'm going to top up the redstone lamps. Looks like I might need to do some more trading with my villagers to get some more redstone lamps there. Alright, let's climb here and get this outer structure built. It's going good. We are doing fantastic today, guys. Absolutely fantastic. Alright, so what we'll do is start off here. I always like to do one strip first so I know where everything's going to sit. So what I mean by one strip, like one level right around to mark it all out. Then I go up by 2. And then I rinse and repeat pretty much. See, I marked that out because I know for a fact on the side here there's a line that goes all the way down, like connecting it together there. So I make sure that I continue that line. See? Yeah, I screwed up majorly last live stream. Oh, crikey. There we go. Alright, so once I get all the way around, then I go up by 2. And that's how I know. And then after the 2, I do another ring of wool. And that should be... Oh, see, I screwed that up. I was looking at chat when I was doing that. Big no-no right there. Okay. Cobblestone, you Fruit Loop. Blimmin' cobblestone. There we go. The only blue wool is that one, then cobblestone. Then that one. Nope, nope, not that one. Blue wool, then cobblestone. There. And Bob's your uncle, the first ring is done, and then I just go up by 2, and this will be the last one before the entire ring is blue again. See? And that is exactly how we're going to do it all the way until we hit the top. And hold shift. If you're ever up this high, never, ever let go of shift. If you get hit by a creeper or a skelly, you're in big trouble. You're screwed. You are screwed. Alright. Okay, so let's scroll down here. There we go. Data, did you realize that mobs will be spawning on redstone blocks for the lamps? Yes, and we did talk about it earlier in the stream that we will actually be putting in, filling up the sides here with torches, because the fact is it's going to create a dark area down the side here and nasty. So relax, don't worry. I did think that far ahead. It's like... yeah, some people just don't trust me enough. They're like, there's a huge black spot. Oh, come on, come on. So, don't worry, we'll put torches in the gaps there. Once we start putting the bobs in, that's when we'll start doing stuff like that. Or maybe before we put the roof on, we might put ladders in there, like maintenance areas, if we need to get in there. I doubt it will ever need to get in there, but just saying, if we ever need to get in there, then yeah. Oh, crikey, looking at chat again. Data doesn't use mods. No, I don't use mods. I like vanilla. I definitely like vanilla. Now, the only altering thing that I have is my texture pack. You know, I'm currently using my very own texture pack called Datacraft. Links in the description. See, I'm a YouTuber that uses his own texture pack. Holy smokes. Okay, so now that we've done this, we do a ring of wool, and that should always match that bottom line there. So really, I should have done 2, broken these 2 in the middle here, and that's where the lamps are meant to sit. See, I almost did a big mistake and did an entire ring without putting the lamps in. I put redstone blocks there, then I grab that, throw the redstone lamps in there like that. Bob's your uncle, see, it's lined up with the level, that level there. The packed ice is technically 1 up, but that level. So each of the rings is a level, which is good. It allows us to keep track of everything, and it goes quite well. And I know I'm going to get a lot of people saying, oh my god, you're wasting so much resources using solid redstone blocks. Oh, come on, redstone coming out the yazoo. Not really, but redstone usually comes out the yazoo. So, redstone blocks is like one of those throwaway things, and I just don't know why it annoys people. I really don't. It's just one of those things, I suppose. It's like half cut down trees. You want to annoy Mr. Red? You cut down a tree and you just walk away. You cut down half a tree, leave the top of the tree there, and you walk away. You watch Mr. Red. He has tree OCD. He goes, you should see him. He twitches and everything. Oh, if the webcam was on, oh, he'd be twitching and everything. He's going to kill me for that, but it's totally true. If you want to do it, I'd love doing that to Mr. Red. I should have done that on the series a lot more to him. I'm so mean and everybody's going to point that out. They're going to be like, poor Mr. Red. Tree OCD. It's true. It's true. He's got tree OCD. Oh, cruggy. Alright, so we are doing the blue ring, not cobblestone right there. And we've nearly done. And then we go up, do one more level. No, we got 2 more levels to go before we do the roof. And we're not doing the roof. You guys already know why we are not doing the roof. So, because, if you didn't watch the last stream, we're not doing the roof because we're going to have a metric butt ton of mobs spawning in there. And, you know, we don't kind of need that because, yeah, we need to get access to that. So keeping the roof off for now is probably the best idea. Because, crikey, would you have a metric butt ton of mobs spawn? We're so high off the ground that, you know, nasties will actually spawn up here. And, yeah, that would be bad. That would be really, really bad. Alright, so, wall there. Looks like I'm going to have to push some more cobblestone and wool in my inventory bar there. There we go. Bob's your uncle. Oh, holding shift, data, don't run. You want to fall off, you bloomin' run. That would be complete disaster. And people do not want... Yeah, see, I'm not over water. So there'll be data pancakes, and nobody wants data pancakes for breakfast, do they? No. Well, now they're going to say yes, but no. No data pancakes. Oh, crikey. I would need a metric butt ton of data pancakes to go around for everybody. But no, it's not going to happen. Not going to happen at all. Okay, so we just did a ring. See, quite easy. We're on a roll now. We're working this out. Now we go up by 2, and then we do that. This is going real well. Now we have to do the inside. Remember, we still got to build the inside. That's the funnel bit there. That funnels the mobs down a line. So it's so we're gonna not have to use so much hoppers at the end of the day. Once we actually get up to that stage and building the base there and having hoppers down there. But yeah, it's gonna allow us to hopefully save on hoppers at the end of the day there. Oh, there we go. Alright, what do we got here? Data with your computer, is it that hot that you need water cooling? Yes, I'm going to be overclocking, and it's going to be a rendering beast. It's definitely going to be a rendering beast. Well, I hope it is. I'm spending enough money for it. I might post some screenshots on the forums later on. Koala's going to kill me, but I got more screenshots that even he hasn't seen. He's going to murder me bad. Alright, so data, how do you get 60 plus FPS? I literally have a good laptop and Optifine. I don't use Optifine. I used to use MC Patcher. And I get 20 to 30 FPS. Well, get a better laptop, because sounds like your laptop's very horrible. Holy smokes, that's the best advice I could give you there. You need a better laptop. How old is your laptop? You should have put how old your laptop was and what the specs were. You know, because no one that guy's luck. He's probably, you know, got like a 10-year-old bloomin' laptop or a 5-year-old laptop. Some crazy, ridiculous year laptop that's really old, and yeah, still 20 to 30 FPS. I suppose not that all. That's not that all bad, because I've heard people having 5 to 10 FPS and being barely unplayable. So, you know, yeah, you're not doing too bad. I'll tell you that for a fact. Oh, crikey. Data, I started watching you November 2011. Really? Wow, that's bloomin' ridiculous. If that's true, you should send me your original freaking YouTube account, because I can actually go into my YouTube and look up exactly when you subscribe to me on YouTube. I should literally take the first 10 people that subscribe to me, read it out in the live stream, and see if they still with me. I doubt it, but it would be an interesting experiment. Like, call them out. like the very first 10 subscribers to my channel. See if I can get them called out. That would just be epic. If at least one of them is still watching to this day, that would just be insane. It's a good idea. I'm really thinking about doing that now. So might do that for the next stream, eh? We might do that for the next stream. That's going to be absolutely crazy. Alright, we are 2 levels off. We are not doing too bad at all. Definitely not doing too bad at all. Okay, let's keep going. Let's keep going up. Alright, so bomb and wall here and wall here. I keep letting go of shift. My pinky is actually getting sore right now. I've been holding it for almost an hour and a bit. Oh, crocky. Not doing too bad. Not doing too bad at all. Go right around, another blue there. I'll go on YouTube later. Okay, good stuff. Data, forget the inner ring. I have to do the inner ring later on. I'm not doing it until I reach the top for this, and then I'll get full cobblestone, and I'll just come all the way up as well. So don't worry if you're thinking I forgot it. No, I haven't forgot the inner ring. It's there. It hasn't gone anywhere. It hasn't gone walkies. Jeez, crikey. That's been going long way. Hello, welcome to the stream. I guess some people are just joining us in the stream. Welcome. If you got this far in YouTube in the stream, hello, that's fantastic. Good stuff. I know not everybody likes to watch the crazy live streams here, but we have to get work done. We definitely have to get this work done. This is such a large farm. It has to be built mostly in live streams. That's the honest truth, because once this farm is finished, it's actually going to be so large, especially once the metal structure is done and all the holding points are built, which I can't really give too much spoilers about that until later on, until we build it in the Let's Play there. But once it's built, you know, people are going to think, oh my god, that guy must have MC edited that in or cheated that in. And I'm like, at least I can point back to these live streams that I'm doing with you guys right blooming now and say, ha, be a hater, but I did not MC edit these in, you just no. Oh, crikey. Okay, so alright. So yeah, if your questions are not getting answered in the live stream chat, I do apologize. You know, the Twitch chat and the site chat do move a little bit slow, a little bit quick for me sometimes, not slow, quick for me. And my reading and writing skills are poor, and I'm just saying that now. They're really poor, and that actually upset me today. It's something that I seen really upset me. Like I was on the server, and another player was making fun of the poor some other guy's poor spelling, really like dove into him for it, and I got really upset, and I was not too happy with that player when I seen that, because I have poor reading and writing skills. I have a learning difficulty. Some reason that area for me is never sticks. Okay, that's the truth. It never sticks properly when it comes to reading and writing. I have improved a lot thanks to computers and, you know, World of Warcraft. I couldn't actually read or write before World of Warcraft. And then World of Warcraft come along, and it forced you to read some of the quest lines, like literally. So that's sort of, yeah, it's an interesting story there. So that sort of that game forced me to read, and I got better and better from there. But yeah, I just have problems with when it comes to my reading skills, my writing. Trust me, if you've seen my writing on a piece of paper, you would think I'm from freaking grade 2 or some crazy thing. But yeah, no, I was really upset when some other player was making fun of another player for his shockingly bad spelling. I was not happy. He was getting put down and everything, and it really upset me. I muted that other player. I shouldn't have, I know, blah blah blah, but still, it just gets under my skin, and I've done a mistake when not good. I felt like going on a rant, alright? I was gonna go on a blooming rant, but I'm not gonna go on a rant. I've chose not to go on a rant. I'm gonna put you guys through that. Okay. I learned to read from playing Pokemon games. Yeah, see? There's other stories out there as well. Computer games do actually help some people there. It's sometimes it's unbelievable. People don't want to believe it, but it's totally true. That is amazing. You know, I was introduced to World of Warcraft, and that was it. I got stuck into it bad. I was addicted. Come on, I was addicted to WoW, and I just loved it. Absolutely loved it. But the problem is my reading skills were poor, and I was like clicking on the question marks going, this guy wants me to do something. I don't know what I'm meant to do. And yeah, it kind of forces you to read the quest dialogue. You know, go cut out some dude's heart and do something nasty to him. And so eventually you sort of, it forces you to read. Oh, crikey. And before you know it, you know, you've sort of increased your reading skills, and yeah, WoW did that for me. And same with this whole Twitch thing, you know, learning to read quicker and quicker, trying to read people's questions. It's just amazing. It worked. It's helped a lot. It's crazy. So don't make fun of other people's freaking reading and writing. It's not nice. Not nice at all. Alright, let's get this last level done here, and then we can build the inner ring up there. Okay, so let's build this inner ring up here, and then we will go inside to the inner ring and build that up. Well, outer ring. Holy smokes, I'm getting the inner ring and outer ring bloomin' mixed up right now. Crikey. So, learned my English in RuneScape. So I guess English is your second language. So if that's true, that's amazing. If you learnt an entire language in blimmin' a computer game, holy smokes, congratulations. Alrighty, okay, let's go right around. There we go. We're not doing too bad tonight. I'm happy. It takes about an hour and a half to resurrect an entire tower here, so that's not too bad of a time at all. I must admit. Like when I first looked at a tower, when I first looked at what's gonna be built, and I thought to myself, man, these towers are just gonna take forever. You know, 6 hours a tower, but I was totally bloomin' wrong. Absolutely, totally wrong on that. Absolutely, totally wrong. But that's fine. That's cool. I shouldn't have jinxed it. Alright, up by 2. 1, 2. There we go. So this should be this last ring up here. Oh, something does not feel right, does it? So this is the last. Oh yeah, it would be blue ring and no, that's fine. Phew. Oh crikey, I thought something was wrong there, but no. I just sank down like, did I put something out of whack? Oh crikey, that would have been a blooming disaster. Data, how far are you into? Whoa, I lost. See, I just something made me skip just there. Data, how far are you into the live stream? I'm almost done the live stream, mate. I'm almost done. We've been live streaming for about what I would say about an hour and a half, something like that. Just sitting here chatting away to the fans, talking about servers and reading, writing, and all sorts of crazy stuff. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this live stream. I really do. I try, like, live streams are not that interesting, you know. You're doing all the repetitive work on a live stream. Trying to make that quite interesting is difficult, okay? These live streams are just, I do the live streams to prove that I'm doing it legitly. I like to do this because I could shove those haters that say, no, you cheated. I love to shove this stuff in their face. Second, I like to do a little bit of self-promotion as well. And I love to talk to my fans. I am not a Twitch partner. I don't get paid for streaming at all. So, yeah, there you go. Okay, fantastic. All right, fantastic. Bob's your uncle. Now we do the top bit here. We are bloomin' done. This is fantastic. Boom, boom. And then we wrap it around with, what the hell? Oh, I guess I'm going to half slab it up here. Yeah, I'm going to half slab that up here. That's fantastic. There we go. Wrap this all the way around. Like that. Boom, boom. There we go. Not doing too bad. I better read some chat. Dirt block. I guess he watched that crazy 16-hour live stream. Good stuff. Good stuff. So you've got some subscribers that have been around for a while, which is fantastic. That stream was a very long time ago. Yeah, it had to have been a very long time ago. Holy smokes. I don't know who actually stayed for that 16-hour live stream right the way through. That watermelon farm was just ridiculously repetitive work there. No. Whoa, wrong one. I don't think I'll be doing that again anytime too soon. Bob's your uncle again. Oh, I know some people, that annoys some people. Like Crikey, that annoys some people. Bob's your uncle, Struth, Bloomin'. Yeah, that some reason those words just get under people's skin. So, nothing I can do about that, I suppose. Yeah. Alright, so we're almost done the top ring here, and we're going to leave the roof off. Like I said before, we should be exactly equal with the other side. Eventually, this will be half slabbed all the way across the top here. Half slabbed right across the top. There we go. Haha, we are done. And now we're going to jump down, fill up our inventory, and go hopefully do the inner ring here. So where is that? Let's do some epic ninja ladder skills. This is going to be embarrassing if I die. Yeah, this is not good. I can't cut this out. No! Oh, crikey. No. My heart just sank. This is live data. You can't go, whoops, I died. I'm going to cut that out. No one's seen that. Oh, crikey. Alright. So, now we're going to grab as much cobblestone as possible now. We don't need no more ladders. So we can dump that. Blue wool. We'll keep a stack with me just in case I screw something up. Also a stack of packed dice. Don't need ladders. Don't need glass. Don't need redstone lamps. Find our supply of cobble. Bam, bam. That should do us. Let's get back up there. Do the inner workings. And is it nighttime? Can I get rid of this bloomin' rain? I don't know what the time is. Alright, let's just go up and get this done. We don't need to be mucking around, especially the interior of this in nighttime would be just... It would be a death trap. It will be a bloomin' death trap right there. Okay, let's get up. Let's go. Alright. Oh, crikey. Alright, here we go. Geronimo! That wasn't too bad, Data, you Fruit Loop. And let's just do 2 all the way around until we actually get up the top. Fantastic. Alright, let me switch back over the text document. No, guys, if you've got any questions, you better post them now because we're actually almost ending the stream. We are almost done another tower. So if you've got a question or something you need answered or a topic, just go ahead and post it in chat right now. If I do see it, I'll try to grab it. If I don't, I don't. So yeah, I think I'll switch over to text document of doom. No. Okay. But this is MDU, not build big or go home. Totally true. Totally true. This will be the biggest farm on MDU, literally. And probably biggest actual mob farm in nearly my... bigger than... No, because it's not bigger than the roller coaster of doom. That was pretty big. Yeah, no, that was pretty big. Yeah, no. What have you not shown me, Data? A lot of things, Koala. A lot of things. Have you ever seen more than... I've never seen more than 5k. How did you manage to stream with such good quality on Australian What? This is 320p, as if this is bloomin' good quality. You're a troll. That's not funny. His subs like, God, that this is good quality? Yeah, right, mate. This is not good quality. How are you going to get slimes up there? Whoa, that's a good question there. Nobody's actually asked that. We're actually going to build a spiral... a spiral staircase of doom that goes hundreds of feet, hundreds of blocks in the bloomin' air, and we're going to push Bobs up here. That's how we're going to do it. It's going to be long. It's going to be a hell of a crazy live stream. So, yeah, it's going to be crazy. Alright, how are we doing? Alright, there we go. Up we go again. We're probably definitely going to be using most of this cobblestone up right here. I asked like 3 times. I'm sorry, I didn't see that. What's 720p? Seriously, I have no clue. It's just the what I can stream in, like the quality wise or the resolution of the stream. It means if you're stretching it, it's going to look bloomin' horrible. what? Can we get an order of data pancakes? You crocky. Some of the fans are awesome. Absolutely awesome. Hopefully my question wasn't answered yet. My live stream isn't showing up. Okay. Pixels. Yeah, well, there you go. Can you build any type of farm on peaceful creative, then finish it? Item in chest, take a survival mode to finish. What? I don't sort of get that question. I think he's like, you know, you can spawn a bunch of items, build it in survival. That's possible. That's definitely possible. But you know, yeah, no. Why do you think I chose cobblestone? It's the cheapest blooming material we have. Holy smokes. Yeah, no. See, if you're gonna cheat, if you're building this farm with cheat, I would not suggest cobblestone. There you go. What makes it look pretty is the blue wool, because that blue wool and cobblestone go together quite well. And I would not build this out of stone brick or red brick. It would take so much to bloomin' build this. Oh, could you imagine building a red and white version of it? Oh my god, that'd be crazy. What's your question? Okay, I missed my question. See, I don't. I suppose. Yeah, no, I've missed a lot of questions. Everybody's sort of confused right now. I'm sorry. See, I've confused chat. All right, I've confused chat's going crazy. Oh, see, I've already answered that question. He's trolling me. I thought he was trolling me, but it doesn't look like he was trolling me. Oh, crikey. I really thought he was trolling me. I really like the cobblestone in your texture pack, Data. Thank you very much, mate. Thank you very much. I quite like it too. It's actually been adjusted several times. At one stage, the fans like, oh my god, Data, the lines in between the cobblestone were too light. Darkened it. Oh my god, Data, the cobblestone lines are too dark. Lightened it a bit more, and oh, well, you just crikey. Make up your bloomin' minds. But yeah, I think I found that sweet spot when it comes to the cobblestone texture. Oh, what enchants do you have, Data? Not any good ones. I've got half broken stuff, as you can see. Look at the no crazy feather falling. That's going to be definitely handy right there. But you know, the gear's not very crazy. You know, I haven't combined it together already. So, all right. Data, what's your highest death? I don't know. Who actually sits here and remembers their highest death score? I'm curious. When I die, I do not remember what the score is. It'd be very interesting to see like a global ranking of death scores. Could you imagine if your death score went back to Mojang and it has like a top 10 sort of thing? But then again, people would cheat. People would cheat. They would get like all this crazy stuff, and you know, I don't know. There'll be ways to cheat the system probably. It would just be a fascinating experiment though. Get rid of that. See, I should be getting rid of the corners as I go up. Texture pack is awesome, Data. Thank you, mate. Thank you very much. I think I'm the only YouTuber that uses their very own texture pack, so... See, I try to be unique. I really do. When it comes to YouTube, I try not to do what all the other YouTubers are doing, you know, using my own texture pack and all. I think it's quite cool. It's definitely cool. And my fans they do sort of help shape Datacraft, and that's cool too. That's definitely too cool. It's cool as well. See you, Data. I'm heading to bed. Alright, mate. You have a good one. Thanks for coming to the stream. Alright, we are almost done, guys. We are almost done. See? And guess what? I've probably missed out a bunch of questions in the bloomin' live stream text document of doom. True. Yeah, it is cool. It is cool. Yeah, it took a little while. I was nervous, like the very first time that Mrs. stopped getting... We waited months and months and months and months for Mrs. to get updated. We realized that she wasn't coming back anytime soon. She's back now. I mean, come on, everybody tells me that all the time, but it's too late. It's too late to apologize. But, yeah, I had Datacraft. Datacraft was barely done, you know. There was so much not done on Datacraft when I very first used it on my main series. I was nervous as hell. I tried to play it off. Some people noticed right off the bat, and some people didn't. Like, it was funny. This is how I did the transition through Mrs. to Datacraft in the main series a long time ago. One episode, it was Mrs. The next episode, it was just Datacraft. I did the whole episode without mentioning, I think, I'm not 100% sure, I think, if I remember correctly, I did the entire episode without mentioning that I was using Datacraft to see, you know, how many people would rage quit. Because, you know, you get those people that get really upset. Because people don't like change. I don't like change, I must admit it. People don't like change. And when I've been using Mrs. for so long and I decided, hey, I'm screw it, I'm using my own pack, I'm sick of relying on other artists and blah-de-blah-de-blah. And I made the change, you know, people don't like change, but people took it very well. You know, Datacraft did take a little bit to get used to. Everybody knows that. Datacraft is one of those texture packs that starts off okay, and then it grows on you. Before you know it, you know, it's good. I love Datacraft. Well, it's my own texture pack. I'm biased, of course. Sorry, I shouldn't be saying that. It is totally true. It is totally true. Alright, so I remember that episode. Oh, cool. Glad you do. Alright. And of course the rain stops just as we're going to end this thing. Where's that moon at? Oh, crikey. Okay, there you go. Second level bites the dust. Jump. Gonna find our ladder of doom. There we go. Climb down, get to bed, get it all daytime. Alright guys, I think we're going to call it here. Thanks for watching this part 2 to the building of the Mob Bob farm. We have successfully built 2 full towers. Let's stand back and have a quick squiz. So let's sleep first. There we go. Go. There you go. Bob's your uncle. And there you go. We got 2 towers complete now. 2 towers complete. We only got 2 more to go. These need to be touched up. I need to put the strips up there, but it is going quite well. Yes, going quite well indeed. Fantastic. Alright guys, thanks for watching tonight. This build, as I said, build part 2 of the building of the Bob Farm. Remember, all the links are in the description below. If you want to watch MDU right now, it's in the donated section. If you want to chuck me a few bucks, you can get your donated tag. Information's in the description below. If you want to join the server, it doesn't cost a single thing. The server's for my fans, and it's already fully paid for. There's no pay to win. You don't pay for items or ranks or levels or anything. So, yep, just you can apply for that. I'll leave a link in the description so you guys can check that out as well. Anything I talked about in the video as well will be in the description below. Alright, I think I've got that. I never know, some person's still going to ask, Data, where do I find that? Crikey. I just know that that's going to happen. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I'll catch yous all later.